G'day guys, it's Jessie Holton here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator for Australia, jessieholton.com. Thank you for joining me for another live crafting video. Today I am playing with the really cute Peach Suite. You're a Peach from the new 2021 annual catalogue. And it is just the most adorable stamp set and suite, and the papers are so pretty. So I just wanted to jump on and share with you some little ideas that I've come up with that. Just before we kick it off though, I will remind you we have our retirement sale on at the moment, because the mini catalogue, which is this one, the January to June mini catalogue, is about to retire. So if there is anything on there that you love, then jump on and grab those before they're gone for good. There is a bunch of stuff that is discounted, and the clearance rack has been updated fairly recently as well with a bunch of stuff as well. So I mean, you can get a, do you guys remember the box of Sunshine and the Joy to the World paper pumpkin kits? They're like $9.95 each or something crazy, $9.75, something like that. So jump on and grab yourself a real bargain while they're there. What else? Everyone who shops with me this month is going to get the Sweet Strawberry PDF. So that is a really cute tutorial, and that has 5 or 6 different tutorials in there for you. And of course, everyone that shops with me every month goes in my monthly draw and gets a card, and if you spend over $90 then you get a pack of embellishments from me as well. So I like to spoil all my customers. Alright, so let's get cracking. What else did I have to say? Anything else? I'm checking my notes. I think that was it. A big congratulations to Anne and Alan, who won my Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine raffle. So that raffle was for $209. It was $10 per ticket, and the choice was yours as to whether you could choose a Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine or a $209 shopping spree. And they chose the Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine. So they have already received that little beauty, and I posted a picture of that on my Facebook page of the Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine sitting on their kitchen bench. So they were very happy to receive that, and I was very happy to gift it. So thank you to everyone who bought tickets in my raffle. And if that's something that you guys would like me to do again, it's open to anyone in Australia, and I don't mind if you're a demo or not. Everyone's welcome to buy a ticket. So if you want me to run something like that again, let me know and I can start up another draw. That's fine. Alright, so let's spin you guys around and then we will start making some cards together. Okie dokie. Now, I will just plug you in. Bear with me while I sort my cord out. There we go. Okie dokie. Now you can see my desk is a mess. I've been having lots of fun crafting. So how sweet is this suite? It's a sweet suite. So they've changed the suites as well, so there's less in them now. They're much more affordable. So the suites generally have the bundle, the paper, and then a little goodie, whether that be some sort of embellishment or ribbon or an embossing folder or something like that. And this one has these little mini jam jars. Aren't they cute? So, and they are, I don't know, about that big. Got a box of them here. And then if you want the coordinating embellishments or ribbons or whatever else, then you can grab those. Hi Megan, thanks for watching. If you are on live, say hello so I can give you a shout out. So how cute are these little jam jars? Aren't they adorable? and they are food safe, so you can put jam in them or lollies or anything else that you want. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with those yet. But I have been making some cards. Oops. Alrighty, so, the paper. Let me show you the paper. This is the Designer Series paper, and I have used a couple of sheets of it already, but I'll show you nice and up close. Hi Sue! Isn't this beautiful? So the colours in here are Balmy Blue, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Mango Melody, Pale Papaya, Pear Pizzazz, Petal Pink, and Whisper White. So all the orange and yellow and pink, very, very pretty mix of paper, and all that sort of watercolour look to it as well. So this one's got these adorable little peaches on the back. Now this one, I've used this paper to make this little card, and I'm going to make another one, but I don't think I'm going to have the knot at the front. I think that's just a bit too much going on, so I'm going to change that up a little bit, but I thought that was cute. Hi Margaret! Oh, you've been on the fence. Oh, maybe I can sway you. I think it's beautiful. Really, really pretty. And this, I didn't realise that Balmy Blue could be such a vibrant colour. I always thought of it as like a really pale blue, but in this paper with this mix, oh thanks Margaret, with this mix of colours, it looks really vibrant, doesn't it? And this cute little spotty number on the back. And then we've got these beautiful blossoms. Aren't they stunning? So you could totally fussy cut those because they are kind of separated. You could totally fussy cut them and do something beautiful. Let's do that today. Let's do that. And then stripes on the back. So these could easily make baby boy cards or boy birthday cards. Hi Lynn! And then there's a white version, so that's the same as this version, I think. Not quite as busy, I guess, because it doesn't have the white and blue in the background, but very similar. And then this, oh, I love that. I just really, really love these pages that are that washed out watercolour look with a really cute design over the top. Polka dots do it for me. And then some more blossoms. And so pretty. And a nice little, I don't know, like a splattered paint, kind of paintbrush dabs. Sort of, that's what it looks like to me. With the green. So that is Pear Pizzazz, that green. And I actually really want to use that green with, what have I done with it? Where is my, this one. This is the new Host set, and I did make a bunch with the swan and the Hydrangea Hill paper, but I thought the little frog would go really cute, wouldn't he, with this green paper. Didn't you think that could look like lily pads? I think. Anyway. So, got some ideas running there. Now, what else did I make? I made this one. I actually made a bunch of these. I was going to send them in for a card swap, but I didn't get my butt into gear quick enough. So, I'll be using them for customer and team cards anyway. I go through a ton of cards, so it doesn't really matter. They will go to a good home. But this is the peach stamp. So you've got the peach stamp and then the leaf. And I've turned the leaf, I don't know which way up it goes. It looks fine to me either way. So they're really, really cute. So what I've done here is I've stamped Calypso Coral ink onto the new Pale Papaya cardstock and then just die cut them. And the same with the leaves. I've stamped Old Olive onto Pear Pizzazz. And so that way you get that sort of gradient look, but you don't have to spend all that time, you know, using sponge daubers and stuff to apply the colour to the peach to get that gradient look. Rather than stamping on white, I just stamped it on a softer peachy colour. And then I've used Petal Pink. So this was one of the pages, I used the full sheet of this, both sheets. So it was, oh, hang on, is it this one? Oh no, it's similar to this one on the back anyway, I think. Let's have a look. Oh no, it was Blue Flowers, that's right. Blue Flowers on the back, so that's on the back of this stripy pattern. But I chopped all of it up and used it, so I've got a whole bunch of these little cards sitting here. But they were really, really cute. And this is the Fine Art Floral, the ribbon that came with the Fine Art Floral suite, which has come back again in the annual. And these cute little bumblebees, these are a new embellishment. And then these little sequins are from the ephemera. I can't say that word. Hi Wendy. Oh, thanks Megan. Yeah, look, I got them finished in time. I just didn't get them posted in time. So, but that's all right. You know, it's no biggie. I thought I'll do them if I can, and if not, I'll use them anyway. And I'm sure my customers and team members will appreciate them. So that's fine. And I've already used a couple of them anyway. So, and then this die cut piece was from the Tasteful Textures. So just really cute and simple, but yeah, really, I really like this suite. And then inside I've just stamped with Pear Pizzazz and Pale Papaya. So sort of keep within the theme. And then the other card that I made was this one, and I haven't finished it off on the inside yet, but this is a Pear Pizzazz cardstock base. And this is the Label Me Lovely and Label Me Fancy. So I've done Label Me Lovely punch in Pale Papaya, and then Label Me Fancy in Basic White, and I've stamped it with Calypso Coral. And then these are some of the little gold bits out of this ephemera. I don't know. This pack anyway. So you get 5 sheets of these gold bits, like so. So you can see I've used just 2 of them on here. And then that little sheet of the cute little, they're kind of pinky colour. They're sort of a little bit iridescent as well. And they've got glue dots on the back of them, so they just stick straight on. They're really cute. I think I'm going to go through a bunch of these. So I'll have to make sure that I use plenty of the leaves and stuff as well. Otherwise I'll just have like all of these packs of the gold left over and use up all of the cute little pink sequins. But anyway, so that was that. So basically with this one, I cut the designer series paper at my normal size, and then I just cut 2.5 centimeters off and flipped it. So this is the back side of this design. And then just a bit of ribbon there just to hide the seam. And I did put a couple of glue dots along the seam so that the ribbon stayed in place. normally I wouldn't care too much about gluing my ribbon down, but I didn't want the, you know, the seam where the two bits of cardstock change over, so, or not cardstock, designer series paper. So there was that one, but let's have a little bit of fun. What time is it? $10:49. Okay. I'm going to go get my nails done at 11:30. They're a little bit grown out, but look how pretty they are. I forgot to share a photo last time when I got them done. But they're quite grown out now, so I've got to go and get them fixed up. But they were so pretty. Loved, loved, loved the design with those little mandalas. Anyway, I'll share a pic with you this afternoon when I've got my fresh nails. Alrighty, so what are we going to do? Let's fussy cut some of those little flowers, hey? Because that is very pretty paper. There it is. So I'll just pop this out of the way. Ryan's been colouring on my page again. He loves colouring on here, so it's hard to keep it fresh. Okay, some scissors. And I don't know, I think I might need 3, maybe 4. Little ones. I'm trying to see if I can see a group of them sort of close together that I can cut out without having to sort of, you know, chop into too much of the page. And we'll have to speed up my fussy cutting skills, hey? So I'm not on here forever with you guys. I'm sure there's nothing more boring you could watch than someone just fussy cutting paper. But maybe I can share a few tips with you along the way, hey? Alright, so I'll do that chunk there because I reckon that's, you know, there's 2 there, 1 or 2 there, another one there. I reckon that'll be enough. And you know, there's a couple of little sprigs around, so I think we can make a nice wreath with that. Alright, so here's my number 1 tip for fussy cutting, is try and do it in long, slow streaks, rather than, you know, chop, 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 chop. Try and start with the paper right at the, open the scissors right up and have the paper right at the base, and then just move the paper around as you close your scissors, and that way you get much smoother lines. And I'm not doing my best fussy cutting today because I'm trying to keep it relatively quick for you guys. And the other thing is that I don't like to cut right up close to the image, because if you have a look at the way that die cuts, when you cut something out with the die, with a little framelit, it leaves a little gap around it. And I feel like if you leave that little gap, two things, it looks a bit more professional because it looks like it's been cut with a die cut. And the other thing is that it gives you a bit of room for error. So if you if you cut really close to the flowers, or you know, whatever the image is that you're cutting out, if you cut really close to it, then you can't sort of give yourself any room for error. There's nowhere for you to go back in and fix that up. But if you've got a little bit of a gap there, then you've got room to, you know, go back in and just tidy it up a little bit. And it's also a little bit less work on your hands if you're not, you know, doing that snipping action as much. There we go. With that little bit done. I'll keep that bit just in case. And we'll do another one or two of these, I think, and then we'll see if we can make a circle out of it yet. A bit ready around there, that's alright. I think we might need one more, hey? I think that there might be just a little bit of seaside spray in this colour mix as well. There's a tiny little, these little leaves that are just here. Tiny little bit of seaside spray. Hi Robin. Hi Elizabeth. Hi Margaret. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully the light and everything is okay for you guys to see. It's quite overcast today. Okay. It's a bit of a square though, isn't it? Maybe we can just add this little bit in and see if that's enough to round it off just a little bit more. I was going to make a completely different card with you guys on here in my head before I started. Otherwise I would have had these all pre-cut before I hopped on, but you know. A lot of people are quite daunted by fussy cutting too, so, and you know, it isn't my favourite thing to do, but sometimes it's worth it. And it doesn't have to be really arduous, does it? There we go. Oh, I think that just about does it, doesn't it? We can add that little bit in there. We can make a circle out of that. Okie dokie. I'll pop that bit aside. Keep that little guy for later. Might stick that little guy on the inside of the card maybe. Alrighty. Might do the back. Alright, so my standard size, might just cut it this way because it'll be easier, is 14.1 by 9.7. Whoops. By 14.1. There's a couple more flowers I can cut out for later. Alright, so there's that. Then, are we going to do something underneath, or, oh, what about some little gold? What about some little gold leaves? That would look cute, wouldn't it? Are we going to do a little piece of vellum or something underneath? Don't know. I think I might just leave it as that, and then we can add a little bow, something over the top. So I'll just start by popping this in. I'm just going to start gluing these bits down, and then hopefully I can get them to sort of shuffle into place. Afterwards, just do a sort of roundish, try and There we go. Round enough. Anyway, isn't it? It's always a bit hard to get a perfect circle. Might add these little bits in here actually. So what's everyone up to today? Tell me where you are and if you've got any plans for the week. And where you're watching from. Morning, Kathy. Morning, Joanne. Morning, Debbie. Oh, Margaret, you're in Melbourne in lockdown, yeah. I'm actually in Clifton Springs, which is Greater Geelong. So we're... Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that under there. We're not quite as bad in the lockdown. But yeah, my brother and his wife and kids are down there in Melbourne in the lockdown, so it does make life hard, doesn't it? And you're packing up, so you're moving house, are you? Are you moving somewhere else within Melbourne, or are you moving interstate or something? Elizabeth's making cards, and you're starting to do videos. That's awesome news, Elizabeth. That's what I like to hear. It's a fun and exciting world making videos. Just got to be able to have a laugh at yourself when stuff goes wrong. Because things will always go wrong. Alrighty, pop those little bits in there. There we go. Made it a little bit rounder. Alright. Now, we need a nice little bow. Something that's going to tie a lovely little bow and be in our pinky colours. You know what? I want to use this one. This is the new Flirty Flamingo metallic ribbon. So it's got like, is that what it's called? Yeah, Flirty Flamingo metallic ribbon. Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Yay! And there's a little bit of sun coming out. Oh, it's really bright. It's reflecting off the street. Alright, so I'm just going to tie myself a little bow, and this ribbon is so soft. It's lovely to tie bows with. I do really love this peach, Pale Papaya ribbon with the white edge, but it's soft, but because it's a wide ribbon, it just makes it that little bit harder to tie bows with. And just a little bit too thick to tie a nice ribbon with that Pale Papaya, unless you do like quite a big ribbon. But I like doing small ribbons, small bows rather. There we go. A little bow there. a little sentiment. I've got a little bit of grey. I might use that actually. That's just a scrap that I had lying on my desk from something else. But I might use that because it sort of goes. There's that where the pink and the early espresso have mixed. It's almost got a bit of a grey tone to it. So I might use that. Let's glue this onto a base first. Just make it a bit easier to work with. Might put a bit of glue in the middle as well, just because it's got that heaviness of the wreath on it. And I just happen to have some pre-cut white pieces here. I usually pre-cut a whole pack of white at a time because I love using the white as a base, a mat for the designer series paper, and I also use it for the inside of my cards, so I go through tons of it. Okay, a little bow and a little sentiment. What is going to fit on here? Happy birthday? Maybe. It's going to be close. I reckon we can do it. So one thing that I have done with these new stamps as well while I've got you here, because they now come with this bit printed on the back of them. So what I'm doing, because I find that the stamps, they don't stick quite as well to the inside of the DVD cases. They stick better to the plastic that they're on. So I've just put a bit of double-sided tape, a bit of tear and tape on the back of the sheet, and you just stick the whole thing down on top of the images where it's meant to go. So that's my little trick there with that. I missed any comments? Oh, it wasn't alive. Oh, that's alright. Hi, Linda. I posted a birthday card to you, so hopefully you get it soon. And if anyone else has a birthday, give me a shout. I'd love to send you a card. You might even receive this one. I do post all of my cards, so I go through a huge amount of cards every month because I send lots of cards to my team and my customers and all of my friends. And I'm going to use Early Espresso to stamp this. So if it's your birthday, let me know and I'll shoot you a card in the mail. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think that looks cute. Okay, let's go with that. It's my favourite little thing to do with sentiments at the moment. Just a little snip on the side. And these bits, I always have tons of these bits left over because they are the edges from my cuts. So when I cut up a bunch of, like these bits, I've got a plan to make some cards with these. So I've gone ahead and cut up all of the base layers and I'm left over with a heap of these little thin bits. So I use them for the sentiments and then they match the base layers. So that works well. Alrighty, so how are we going to put this together? I think like that. I think that looks cute. Just like that. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think I'll use that side as the back. I've got a pack of glue dots here. These were actually from one of the kits. I always have heaps of these glue dots left over from the kits, because when I'm making the kits up, I tend to just use my Tombow liquid glue. And so then I'm left with all of these glue dots. But you know, glue dots are perfect for lots of little things. And you can even, if you get a pack, sometimes the glue dots, the white bits come off really easy and the glue dot bit sticks to the backing. So if I get a pack like that, I take off all of the white bits and I put sequins on all of the glue bits, and then you end up having a pack like this that you can just ready use sequins, ready to go. Whoop. That little glue dot stuck to my finger. Okay, so we'll put the little glue dots on there. Try and take the backings off without getting stuck. Now this is the tricky bit because you don't want to catch the ribbon. Sometimes I use dimensionals to stick my ribbons down as well. If I've just got a loose bow like this, and just stick it in place with a little dimensional. Because it's, you know, if you use liquid glue on the ribbon, then it soaks through and marks the ribbon. Okay, fluff that little bow back up. Alrighty, and then I'm going to use some dimensionals on here. Here they are. And always use lots of dimensionals. If you're going to bother using them, bother using lots of them. Because the postie doesn't know. The postie doesn't know what beautiful piece of artwork is inside the envelope. And he will squash it with no regard for your hard work. Okay, like that. Should we use a little bumblebee or something? Where did I put my bumblebees? Oh, and I was going to stick one of these leaves under there, wasn't I? I don't know, are they still going to fit? What about this little guy? It's a bit hard now because I've got the little dimensionals on. Okay, a little bee, we'll stick some more of these little glue dots on, they're perfect for the bees. I'll put the little bee here. And the flower. Alright, and then let's do some, I love these gilded gems. Gilded Gems, and let's stick a couple of these little ones on there too because they're just so pretty. There we go. That's better. Cute. Okay, now, what colour base are we going to use? Got Petal Pink one. Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Alright. Where'd I put my dimensionals? Oh, thanks guys. I'm just looking at the comments now. I appreciate it. Are you sending me an envelope? Thanks, Kathy. Hang on, what's this say? It's a little different this time. That's alright. Thank you, gorgeous. I appreciate it. Okay. Lots and lots of dimensionals. So I like to do 8 if I'm doing the back of a card. Try and keep them all sort of relatively even so that it supports the card and doesn't let it sort of go droopy in the middle or anything. There we go. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Oh, I'm quite happy with that. I like that. Okay, now we need to do the inside, and we should also do an envelope. So, the envelope, it's great for 2 reasons. Because it helps the person who receives the card, then they know that it's something really pretty inside because you've stamped the front of the envelope. But also, if you don't send this card straight away, you don't want to just put it in a box or something and some of the sequins fall off or the paper gets torn or the edges get bent. So you can just keep it in your stamped envelope and then in the box, and it'll protect it. It'll be much more safe. And you can look at the front of your envelope and know, or have an idea at least, of what sort of card is in that envelope. So I think the envelope's really, really important. And I'm naughty because I do these bulk things and I send my cards out straight away. I'm really naughty. Sometimes I forget to, or a lot of the time lately, I've been forgetting to stamp my envelopes. But I always get my girls at class to stamp their envelopes. So I should listen to my own rules, shouldn't I? But alright, what are we going to do on the front, on the inside? Let's use these little flowers here. Oh, should we do the... Should we do the leaves? Because I already had the leaves done from when I did the peaches, but I think these 3 flowers also fit. Let's do that. So I'm going to be a little bit tricky with this too. I'm going to ink it up in Pear Pizzazz, but the front has a lot of the early espresso through the flowers and through the leaves, the twigs and stuff. So I want to try and get some of that into my leaves as well. So let's go here and have a quick look. Don't think I've got any for browns. Do a new one. It's not really very juicy, is it? Where's my brown? Let's have a look. Soft suede. Here's my early espresso. Very strange. Where have I put my early espresso ink refill? I don't know. Let's do strawberry, soft suede, crumb cake, red. I have a feeling that I've put it somewhere sort of to keep it out of the way because I don't use it very often. And now I've got no idea where I've put it. Somewhere very safe. Don't know. I might have to use, oops. Yeah, that's a bit better. Might have to use soft suede instead. I'll have to get a new ink refill for that one. Alright, soft suede's nice and juicy. And I'm just doing the twiggy parts. Don't worry too much if you do get a little bit on the leaves, because it just adds to the natural look of the there we go. Alrighty, and flowers. I haven't put them on a block yet. I don't know which way they go. I think they kind of fit always, don't they? How random. No, it must go that way. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do Pale Papaya. Close that one. And do I have one that is Calypso? So what I do is I just stick a little post-it note around it that says Calypso, or whatever colour it is that I've originally used it. But I kind of tend to just use them for whatever, similar sort of colours, similar kind of families. Alright, so I'm just done around the outside with the Calypso. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Alright, is there a little stamen? Here we go. There's this little stamen for the flowers as well. So what are we going to do this? They've done it like a dark brown. I feel like this is too full on to be dark brown. I'm going to go with Calypso. Hey monkey. Yeah.
Oh. One of these?
Yeah, they're my sponge daubers.
Oh, you're using them.
I am using
Can I
them.
help you? Can I help you?
Yeah, you can do some dots on the edge.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's brown. This one's orange. You can do some dots here. Okay, not on my cards though, alright? Just on the paper. Very good. You're a natural. Okie dokie. So, which sentiment? Happy birthday. Maybe hope your day is as sweet as a peach.
Mom, I don't want to do those ones. I want.
Okay, well those ones don't have any ink on them. They're dried up.
I want this one and this one,
Okay.
but not all of these ones.
Yeah, well they're new ones. They don't have any ink on them. Cheeky monkey. Don't you do my cards.
Oh, I accidentally. I want this one here.
Okay, so what are we going to do here? And do Calypso. Something odd going on with my H there, I think. Looks a bit weird. We'll see.
Can I have a bit of red from that?
Yes. That's it. You don't need a lot. That's enough.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Can I have some more?
Hope your day is as sweet as a peach. There we go. Alright, so I think that's that.
I need some more.
Okay. And the envelope. We said we were going to do an envelope, didn't we? Okay. So I might see if I can just use the leftover ink. We'll see if there's enough on here to stamp this. It's going to be a lot lighter obviously, but that's quite cute, isn't it? Just chill out with the ink, mate.
Do you need a red spot on that?
No, I do not need a red spot on there. Thank you for asking, though.
Let me finish
Alright.
this white.
So let's glue this and then we can finish up. You're using a lot of matte there, mate. Can you stay over a bit?
I tried to use it on the edge, but I didn't.
No, well the edge has got sellotape on it, so it's hard to stamp on the edge, isn't it?
Yeah. But I still got do my thing though.
Yeah.
I still got do little things.
There we go. So that's it. That's our card. And matching envelope. So you don't have to do a lot with the envelope, but just enough to pretty it up a little bit. And, you know, so you know what's in there. And the receiver knows there's something pretty in there. So Linda, my birthday is June the 20th. Thanks for the compliments, guys. I appreciate it. I'm just having a quick flick through the comments now. Do I have the markers? Oh, yeah, I know you can use the markers to colour in the stamps. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just not a big fan of the colouring and then huffing on them. I don't know what that is about, but I don't know. It just makes me feel awkward. So I prefer the sponge daubers if I do anything at all. And to be quite honest, doing this sort of thing with the sponge daubers is really, really pretty, but it's not something that I do a lot. I think I've won you over, haven't I, Elizabeth? It's a gorgeous set. Oh, thank you, Linda. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful set, and it's got some really good sentiments in it as well. So it's got have a peachy day. It's got all of these little ones that work with them as well. So thanks for being as sweet as a peach, or hope your day is as sweet as a peach. No more ink, bud. No, you got plenty. You got plenty on there. No more ink.
Please, can I have some more?
And then it's got your as sweet as a peach. But it's also got thank you, happy birthday, and just also these little hello and friends. They're really cute to use as well. So anyway, I think I will leave it there. If you guys have got any questions whatsoever, please let me know. Oh, hi, Rebecca. Yeah, if you live in Australia and you would like any of the items that I've used today, then you can purchase those in my shop, which is jessieholton.stampingup.net, or you can just go to jessieholton.com and follow the links from there. But this is one very pretty sweet. So, also, remember we've got the retirement sale on at the moment because the little mini catalogue is about to end. And what else is on at the moment? The clearance rack is full of goodies as well. And yes, everyone who shops with me this month will be getting this sweet strawberry PDF tutorial as a thank you gift. You'll also receive a handmade card from me, and if you spend over $90 in a transaction, then you'll also receive a pack of embellishments from me. So if you've got any questions at all, let me know. Otherwise, this is Jessie Holton, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for Australia, signing off. Thanks for joining me, guys.